What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Are y'all having fun? Wow. Where's y'all's other sibling? Oh, I see here. Enjoying some munching. Shelby, what do you think of those babies? They're some pretty babies? Some pretty babies, huh? Yeah, you gotta take care of them as a mama. Sure does. Yeah, Shelby just got back from the vet. She has something called dystocia, which is very fine hairs that are growing on her eyelids on the inside. And we found out yesterday that she needs surgery. They gave her some medicine. Shelby, show us your eye. And this is her poor eye. And it's also causing her third eyelid to come up. It's kind of like sandpaper being in your eye, is the way they talk about it, until you get them removed. And our vet doesn't do that, so she will have to see a specialist. So they gave us some salve and some other medication that she has to keep taking until she gets that procedure done. Yeah, the procedure's $1,000, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit and keep her comforted as much as we can till we would get it taken care of. They have to get into the follicles and actually pull the hairs out. That's why they say it's not something that they can do in just a typical vet's office. You better leave that baby alone. You see that baby? Come on, Shelby. Let's go. So Kelly's gonna have to schedule a visit with the specialist, and we have to schedule it 3 weeks in advance. We don't have the specialist here. They're actually in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which is about a 2.5-hour drive for us. So the first thing is the first visit, and then from there they schedule the procedure. And there's no guarantee that the hairs on the inside of our eyelid will not grow back, because they have before. So we're kind of hoping that this procedure will work so we can give her some relief. Shelby, you want to go and take care of your eyes? Your eyes bothering you, Shelby? That's my baby right there. Security of your property. Making sure that you can be as protected as you can is very important in this day and age. As every day and every evening we're hearing on our scanner of so many people that are being found in people's yards, digging through stuff, breaking into their houses. I mean, it's just, violence is just getting out of hand. And also break-ins, the people that don't have jobs anymore, they're trying to find things that they can sell, and it doesn't matter what house they break into. So any little thing that you can protect yourself on your property, you need to do it. Lighting is one way. So you can see that we buy these things at Sam's. They're about $35 for motion lights. It's got a solar panel with it, so you don't have to be replacing batteries or anything. They just work. Sun charges them up and it broadcasts light during the nighttime. And I have these things, as you can see, hanging on trees. And this tree is kind of like down the path all the way to the front. So we got one at the driveway and we have others. So when you're driving down the driveway, they just start lighting up. And if anybody's keeping up with technology these days, and in the dark, if they see a light, there's more than likely going to be a camera attached to it. Not every one of my lights have cameras, but I have one at the driveway, and then I have some on my property that kind of monitors what goes on. The next thing, whenever we bought this property, you can see how it has that thick tree line that's on the down the road. a thick tree line. I don't want to cut that because I like to be secluded in a way. And not only that, if you're standing at the driveway and you're looking through, you really can't see my house because I have a secondary set of a tree line that kind of hides the home. I don't want to show the whole home, but you can see my point. If you're at the driveway, you can't see anything. The only thing you see is actually this part. And you can see the vehicles parked outside, so maybe if they see the vehicles, someone's home, we're not going to mess with them. But you know that never stops a lot of them. We do have security on our home. We have a monitor surveillance system, cameras, and also alarms for the doors and windows. Here's another setup we have with the lights. One of the cameras that face down the driveway. And these little contraptions right here are other motion sensors that hook up to a system that actually warns you if there's motion that passes with an audible alert inside the home. Now, of course, I show you all of this and you can see how far I am from the road. You know, you ask yourself, how will people know that you have any type of security? Well, first off, I don't want them to know in a way on some of my stuff, but if you are at the driveway, if you can't see the home, then that may just steer you away, may steer some away, a percentage of them. And if they pull into the driveway, the lights go on. There'll be another way that possibly they'll say, nah, we're going to try to find an easier target here. And then there's signage. You put signage up and maybe that will actually deter them. So I have this up at the driveway. Well, I had to take it down because during a weed eating process, somebody broke the whole corner of the sign. So I had to fix it. I put my little piece of stick in here and I taped it up. So it's good as new. And we're going to get that put in. So come on with us. Kind of judging where my sunlight rests in an area. I'll put it back exactly where it was. But you can see where the shadow is of the trees and then the sunlight. As you can see, the sunlight comes right over because I need it in the sunlight, and I'll show you why. This light is actually a little solar light that at nighttime it turns on and it shines the sign. So then at nighttime they could see the sign as well. Because sometimes at night, if you're just walking into somebody's driveway, you might not see the sign. Well, this gives them the ability to see that this area is secured. Anything that you can think of that can provide you security, you need to look into it. If you haven't actually put any type of security for the property in, I'll get you a piece of paper and figure out what could you do to better the security on your property. Just remember notification that you need to be alerted. Video capture if you can. Anything that can help you in this time and day of age, we need that. All right, hope this helps someone. Glad you guys came around, seen us putting that sign back at the road after it got struck by a weed eater. And everyone stay safe out there, stay well. Always remember to prepare for the unknown.